In this video, I'm going to give you a demonstration of a powerful concept called logical subscripting in MATLAB. So let's begin with a new live script. I'll just point out that this is also known as conditional subscripting. And let's just start off by making a simple array. And if I run it, you can see I have this array here on the side. Numbers go from 1 through 12. Now let's see what happens if I make a logical condition. When I run that, you see here that this returns a logical array, and the values are 1 wherever this logical condition is satisfied, and they're 0 wherever it's not satisfied. So I'll assign this array to a variable. We'll call it a low. So it's a logical condition. Now watch what happens when I use this logical condition to subscript a. When I evaluate this, you'll see it only returns those elements in a that satisfy the logical condition. I'll also do another one, a high. And if we run that, we have another little array. Another example, let's do another condition. This time it will be a compound condition, so I'll use the AND function. And let's use it. And so now it returns those numbers. Another nice trick is if I'm interested in counting these elements, I can use the length function. And it immediately returns 4. We can use an alternate counting technique that uses a for loop. Okay, so I'm going to build a for loop, but to do this, I need to initialize a counter. As we go through the loop, we're going to check each element of A, and if it meets our condition, then we increment our counter. And then I put here line 26 just to display the result. So if I run this, you see I got 4 from the result of line 16, and then I got 4 from 26. They're identical. I like this one a lot better. It's more compact, it's more elegant, but the for loop works also. Now let's demonstrate just a little bit more power here. I'll create some data. For good measure, let's define nx to be some crazy number. So there's some data. Let's see how many points there are below negative 0.5. We'll use logical subscripting. Now I can run this section again. Well, let's see. It tells me here that there are 236 points, and I actually should have just used the length command. So we'll run that again. Sure enough, 236 points. And then if I want to somehow highlight those points, maybe I'll plot them again. This time I'll move my plot command down here. And now I have to do this because you see this is returning 236 data points. I need an x that corresponds to those exact same 236 data points. So that means I use the same logical index or logical subscript for the x vector, and you'll see how this works. And you see my new data shows just those points that are below negative 1/2. Let's just play a few more data analysis games. So let's see, I'll put here a y mean. Okay, so now we have an average value. So let's do a logical index for above average values of y. Okay, there's that. I better add a comment here for clarity. Let's run this, see how that goes. I have 574 points that are above average. Let's also see what the mean is. I don't even know. Okay, so it's negative 0.2. All right, and let's just plot on here the average line. So that gets me the first and last elements of x, I think. We'll see how that goes. And the average line, I take y mean, multiply it by a 1, 1 vector, and let's set a line style to be dashed. Dashed is nice because it indicates, hey, it's not the data, but it's a marker for the data. And that didn't really show, so I'll put in here nx, I think. Yeah, I should probably do that. Put it in brackets. So there it goes. There's my average line. It spans the width of the plot. That's why the x, 1, and x, and then the y level is at y mean. And then let's plot the above average data also. Whoops, I want this to go with that line. And now let's plot that. Here's the data that's above average. And it's connected, those two data points. I could work to fix that, but I'm not going to. So those are just some of the powerful things you can do with logical subscripting. I'm sure you can come up with some really wonderful things to do. The sky's the limit. Thanks, I hope you found that helpful. Please subscribe and like my videos. Thanks, have a great day. Bye.